So currently we are on the products page. In Chrome Developer Tools, on the React tab, let's search for products component. Look at the props of this component. We have history, location, and match. We didn't pass these props here. So where did they come from? That's one of the things that this route component does. So essentially, a route component is a wrapper around this component that we pass here. So if the path matches the pattern we have set here, it will render this component and it will automatically inject these three props into it. So we use history to work with the history object in the browser, and with that we can send the user to a different page. We also have location, which represents where the app is now. So let's have a look here. Here we have a bunch of properties. You can see the path name is /products. And finally, we have match, which contains information about how this URL matched the path that we set in our route. Let's take a look. Again, we have a bunch of properties like isExact, params, which are route parameters. We're going to look at them later in the section, as well as path and URL. If you're curious about each of these objects and their properties, you can read about them by looking at the React Router documentation. So search for React Router. Look at the second link here, reacttraining.com/React Router. On this page, on the left side, you can see the full documentation for this library. And here, you'll find information about the history, location, and match objects. We're going to use these objects throughout this section, so you will have a good understanding of them. But of course, we're not going to look at every single property. So if you're dealing with specific cases, you can always look at the documentation to learn more about these objects.